Alright, so I have waited a long time for this. I mean, like, ever since my first playthrough of Final Fantasy 15, I have just been obsessed with Ardyn, and I could not wait to hear his backstory because, as we all know, Final Fantasy 15 did not give us that. So, I'm very excited to just dig right into this, so let's start. I don't know, there was just always like this mystery surrounding Ardyn that it just really attracted me to him. That sounds weird, but it did. Like, I really was drawn to his character because of how mysterious he was. Like, we really didn't know a lot about him, and then the little bits and pieces they kept giving us just like made me want to know so much more. And I'm so glad that out of all the DLC that got canceled, his was the one that they were able to finish because it was the one that I was most anticipating. I mean, I was looking forward to RNA's too, which sucks that we won't be getting it, but we'll see. I heard that there's supposed to be like a novel that's gonna come out in regards to it. So we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. And I did also watch the anime, so I have somewhat of an idea of what's going on. ME766.
Long ago, there lived a man, blessed by the gods and revered by the people as their savior. His name was Ardyn Lucis Kylum, and he was to have served as the first king of Lucis.
Oh, I remember this. Take it back. Okay. Come on, give me something.
Tension between the two countries remains high, with neither nation showing signs of backing down. In other news, a member of the Border Patrol has been reported MIA since sometime before dawn this morning. The missing officer has been identified as 28-year-old Mars Sapientia. Although Officer Sapientia allegedly reported for duty at his appointed time, fellow officers say he disappeared soon after and has not been sighted since. Officer Sapientia is a tall, fair-skinned male and was last seen wearing his Border Patrol fatigues. Anyone with information on Officer Sapientia's whereabouts are requested to contact the Crown City Police immediately. And now a word from the Public Information Bureau. Today marks the anniversary of the founding of the Kingdom of Lucis.
So we didn't really get a lot of that until the Royal Edition, but we've never gotten like to see it before it went to chaos, other than in the movie.
To participate in today's festivities. This has been a message from the Public Information Bureau.
What about you?
Now, on to the weather.
Shouldn't you be looking for your buddy?
Today in the Crown City, we expect mild and sunny weather with nothing but blue skies.
I'm on special
The Borderlands
assignment.
may experience some inclement weather, starting in the evening and continuing throughout the night.
Ah, he's taking over somebody's body. I get it. Typical Ardyn.
Home, sweet home at last.
Welcome to the Founders Day Festival. In a moment, the parade will begin making its way through the city.
Oh, we actually do get to walk around Insomnia.
Circling the Citadel alongside the statue of the Founders.
Explore the Crown City. Hey, it's been a while since I have played Final Fantasy 15.
This is the city's
Can I run?
built on the
Oh, wait. I don't think I can.
blood. Just look at them, free of care and unaware of the war beyond their wall.
Hey, camera.
In order to ensure the safety of all festival
Hello.
goers, we ask that you please follow all staff instructions.
Excuse me.
Vehicular access will also be limited in some areas around the Citadel for the festival's duration.
Oh, I don't even need to go that way anyway. I just
Traffic will be
be
stopped entirely during the parade.
this way,
Thank
but
you for
people
your
are just
cooperation.
everywhere.
What need is there to worry when brick and mortar blinds them to the suffering outside? Why venture out into the world when you feel so safe within? What a life to live.
Well, this looks so good. Like, I'm sorry, I just have to like take a look around the city. Like, this looks really good. We've never been able to like really explore Insomnia before all the craziness happened. So. Founders Day Festival, Lucis.
And that must be the king's castle.
Yeah, it is.
We should. No, of course. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Now, let the fireworks begin!
Nobody like cares that he's doing that in the middle of a crowd. Exactly. Oh. I love this song.
Cursed be the waving wings of the gods.
The Tale of the Fallen King, Prisoner of Fate. Oh my god, this is so good. I'm already like super into it. The year is ME 734. Spirits are high in the Crown City as all of Insomnia prepares to celebrate Founders Day. Yet the cities of the Lucian capital are in for a rude awakening. Ardyn has returned to interrupt their peaceful reverie and wreak havoc upon his former home. First reflecting on the events that brought him here. So I'm guessing like this is clearly all before everything that's been happening, if I'm understanding it correctly. So I'm guessing now we're like going back in to his memories, I would say. Darkness Awakens, Chapter 1.
Ardyn. Oh, Ardyn. You can't expect me to believe that.
Oh, but I do. You have my word.
Well, in that case... You look exhausted, my love. Are you all right?
I am.
Oh, Fleury. So
The
this
gods
is
bless me
clearly
with a power and a
a
purpose
descendant of Luna
to cure people of what
and
ails
Ravis.
them.
But I didn't recognize that like middle
I
name.
must see their will be done.
Your devotion shall not go unnoticed. The gods will doubtless be watching over you. Just as I shall be watching over you every step of the way. It seems to me the cure for your exhaustion is comprised of two things, one of which is rest.
Oh? And the other?
Is me.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Oh, Era, pray be with me, always. He's alive. Just as the ancient texts told.
Oh, it's you.
Who? Take him away.
Oh. Prompto does look like him. It's weird. But how is he here? Like, isn't that the guy who, like, created the demons and stuff? Or am I, like, mistaken? And I remember that Prompto was, like, created...
Touch me.
Prompto was created from his DNA. But how is he alive in this time?
Status report. Everything is fine here.
Roger that. We'll transport the subject to your location.
And we'll have the medical team ready as planned.
Hey, dude.
What's the situation over there?
Nothing to report. We're just...
What?
Adagium sighted!
Adagium?
Get it back in the cell. No matter what. We can't let that thing off this island.
But I can't... Wait a minute. Huh.
Stop. Cease this. Cease this.
At once!
Alright, this is overkill. HP falls. Okay. Oh, shit. Let's get it. Press O to attack with your arsenal of roll arms. Hold O splits an enemy with consecutive attacks. Okay. Oh, sorry, lady. I'm trying to get used to these controls again. It's been a while. But I think we got the hang of it. Okay. Press square to dodge incoming attacks. Hold square to quickly shadow step around the field. Okay. Man, successful strikes to perform a finisher and create an opening to demodify the enemy. Okay. Press triangle while an enemy is vulnerable to demodify them and harvest their life force. Oh, this shit is getting dark.
Memories. Could they be? Yes. I didn't purge him of the scourge. I bestowed it upon him. Incredible. His power's unbelievable. Hey!
I can't even read right now. I'm just like so lost. And not like lost as in like I don't know what's going on, but like lost as in like, wow. I honestly was not. I mean, I know what to expect from like Final Fantasy, but I mean, I knew that maybe they weren't gonna be so light with the last DLC, but I wasn't expecting like to be this put into it like from the very start. So this is, I gotta know what's gonna happen. I gotta know. I'm just like, so let's see. But yeah, like, what is his name? Verse, whatever it is. But that guy, like, he wasn't like very prominent in the main game, so it's good to see that he kind of gets like a little bit of a story here as well, so we can kind of know a little bit more of him. All right, chapter 2, Illusory Truth.
Era. Somnus.
Forgive me, brother, but the throne seats only one.
Era! Gods, no!
Ardyn.
Ardyn Izunia, Chief Besithia would like to see you.
Might as well head out.
I mean, there is, I don't even know what to say. This is awesome. Like, I just loved Final Fantasy 15 in general, so just being able to play it again is like a total dream come true.
I dare say this outfit wasn't tailor-made.
No, it was not. It says muscle stimulant. I never really used those in the main game.
Not the most enthralling view.
Oh wait, I thought that was something.
Not the most enthralling view.
Yeah. It's nothing but snow. I hate snow. I live in Georgia, so we don't get snow too often. But when we do, it is like total and utter chaos. Okay, guess I'm going this way.
Come, have a seat.
Oh, you were really high up in the ranks. I didn't realize how high up you were.
Gods above, we thank you for the bounty you have laid before us.
Don't want your food getting cold, do you?
Let him have his moment. Wow, this is
Are you enjoying your stay?
No.
You've been asleep for years. Learning to appreciate the waking world will take time. Perhaps I can help enlighten you while we dine.
Yeah, ask about me. Who am I?
Was your examination of me a fruitful one?
Oh yes, you've proven far more fascinating than expected. No wonder they kept you locked away. To think the powers of a demon could dwell within the heart of a man, it's incredible. The Star Scourge doesn't sap your life force, it gives you more. Your cells can regenerate themselves, and you can demonify other life forms as well. There's no doubt you are
a monster.
Not a monster, a marvel. I can't wait to unravel all your mysteries.
Let's ask about food. What the hell are we eating?
What is this food?
Meat, cloned in this facility.
Cloned?
We cultivated somatic cells, used them as donors to fuse the nucleus transplant cells to the recipient oocytes, and then we...
Enough! I've no ear for the ramblings of a lunatic.
Thank you. Like, what? He's like, oh yeah, this is great. What are your motives, dude?
What is it you want from me, anyhow? What about me interests you so?
You said it yourself, didn't you? You were chosen by the gods. And frankly, with powers like yours, I'd say you're nearly a god in your own right. We need those powers that you possess. With your strength on our side, we could finally put an end to the gruesome war with Lucis. You too must desire the fall of the kingdom that cast you into exile.
My desires are all in the past.
The man who wronged you may have died long ago, but his descendants live on to this day. Surely you must bear them some feelings of ill will.
My feelings are none of your concern.
So, was it you who made him feel the way he felt? Yeah, this is really making me feel bad for Ardyn. Like, even when I watched the anime, like, I couldn't help but feel horrible. Because you kind of understand, you know, even though he did a lot to people, you kind of understand why.
This is the fruit of my labor. A small portion of it, that is. I envy you. A human life is too short to truly understand all there is to know about the world. Go on, have a look.
Explore the research facility. But yeah, like, you can't help but feel bad for Ardyn because, like, he seems to have had everything taken from him. Like, the love of his life, his kingdom. And, you know, he did so much for everybody, and everybody just turned on him in an instant.
This is our world?
Yes.
It has been estimated that Eos came into existence some 4.5 billion years ago. Ancient myths tell tales of 6 protector gods who first alighted upon Eos in the ancient Solheim era. Fossils thought to be remains of the oldest members of the human race were discovered in the Pistala region. Some claim that humans discovered fire in the Sukarp region even before the dawn of the Solheim civilization. According to legend, the fire god Ifrit first bestowed his burning wisdom upon a man who later sat the throne of Solheim. The mechanized civilization of Solheim is presumed to have originated in the Disgai and Klang regions. Exactly when the civilization rose and fell, however, remains the subject of much investigation. The enormous crevasse separating the regions of Klain and Disgai is known as Telpar Crag. It is here that the War of the Astrals is said to have taken place. When Ifrit tried to reduce mankind to ash, the other gods fought back, and some claim this clash caused the collapse of Solheim.
Okay, so Solheim used to actually be a really big city or civilization of some sort.
It is said that Ifrit, having lost the War of the Astrals, was interred atop the Rock of Ravito. After the war, the ice goddess Shiva allegedly sank into a deep slumber, nestled in the Goravas Rift of Vollup. To this day, no one knows what became of the blade god, Bahamut.
Bahamut. Have I been saying it wrong all this time? I always say like Bahamut. Bahamut. Yeah, that's...
The earth god Titan can be seen supporting the meteor at the heart of the disk of Kothis in Disgai.
Okay, so I like that. It's kind of giving us a little bit of that backstory that we've always wanted, like, for the world and everything else before it.
At center, we see what I presume to be Lucian warriors and the kings of yore. I've learned a great deal about the first king of Lucis, but I never knew he was second in line. It seems to depict a legend in which the chosen king dispels the darkness. If that's true, does that mean Lucis intends to someday stand above all others? Their trifling tales mean nothing in the face of our superior technology. Only we can restore balance to our world. At the top of the painting, we see the Oracle herself. The bloodline of the Oracle is one of the oldest in Eos, originating with Eromirus Flore. Only they possess the power to commune with the gods. This painting depicts the Oracle as some goddess of light herself. She'd doubtless prove a powerful ally if she could be persuaded.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that Luna is a descendant of her. They look very much alike.
On the sides of the frame, we see the Hexathian. Conspicuously absent is the traitorous god of fire who started the Great War of old. Perhaps developing a deeper understanding of the demons will bring us closer to comprehending their divine counterparts. But what if I were to find a way to combine those two disparate elements? By my estimation, the grotesque creatures depicted here are likely demons. Could this mean these monsters will be harbingers of the apocalypse? If only we could find a way to harness their power for ourselves.
The line of Lucis was chosen to eradicate evil from Eos. And with the Divine on their side, how could they fail?
Don't fall for it, Ardyn. What was that? I know I heard something. Oh. Oh, it's a camp. Well, not a camp, but like a rest. I just really wanted to see like what his animation was gonna be for resting. Why not? What the hell?
Given the demon's aversion to light, they typically stick to the shadows until the sun fades and the night falls. Adagium, however, is different. Unlike his demon brethren, he can still function uninhibited in broad daylight. Of course, the ultraviolet rays harm him, much like they would any other demon. Yet his cells regenerate quickly enough to essentially negate the damage.
Yeah. It stings. Like the light of the sun. Perhaps I'd best cover up.
Wow. I think this is the last one.
Demons were first officially recognized as a new species roughly 200 years ago. According to ancient texts, however, humans have suffered from a parasitic plague wrought by the demons for upward of 2 millennia. Demonification is caused by a mutant strain of plasmodia that takes root in living creatures and changes their cellular structures. Infected creatures begin to disperse miasmal particles, the spread of which is known as the Star Scourge. This model is a replica made from plaster poured into a demon-shaped cavity discovered deep underground. Demons sublimate when their vital functions cease, so this particular specimen must have vaporized after the mud around it had already solidified. Scientists believed this subject burrowed into the earth in order to shield itself from the light of the sun.
This is very interesting. Like, I've always wondered, like, how all of this stuff came to be.
Adagium. That is what the Lucians call the monster they imprisoned for 2,000 long years. His powers surpass those of any mortal, and his body is all but impervious to attack. It's no wonder the Founder King sealed him away on the Isle of Angel Guard. He undoubtedly feared this monster might challenge his reign. It seems fortune smiles upon me. Though the Lucians kept him locked away for 2,000 years, I've managed to secure Adagium for myself. The raging winds and stormy seas may have cast all others away, but the waves parted for me that day and led the way. While I've yet to conduct any official research, the potential he proved in combat was most promising. I estimate his powers easily surpass anything mankind has ever seen. Perhaps this streak of luck has just begun.
Fascinating, isn't it?
It actually is.
I pored over the ancient texts and found scarcely a mention of you. I barely believed you existed till I saw you with my own eyes. With your help, my research is proceeding smoothly. You have my thanks.
Yeah, like...
This must be how the gods feel looking down upon our world. Here we have a model of imperial territory. It includes our present lands as well as our future acquisitions. Feel free to have a look.
Oh, I have looked at everything. You better believe it. Oh, just some... Oh, okay, so I have some stuff in the archives to read.
There's something you should see. Come with me.
Yeah?
I found something most interesting on the Rock of Ravito. If my experiment on this specimen succeeds, it might provide the information you've been looking for. This way.
Yeah, but first let me go get whatever this is. More of your journals that you don't seem to mind that I'm taking. I don't like this music.
Is that?
Ifrit the Infernian.
You subjugated a god and brought him here?
He was sound asleep, just like the legend said he'd be, so we put him on ice. Do you think you could turn him
into a demon?
If you managed to demonify a deity, you could learn truths no mere mortal could ever dream of knowing. You'll access 2,000 years of his memories, and if you can control him, he'll be a weapon of supreme power. It's certainly an enticing offer, isn't it? Just think you could exact sweet revenge through divine retribution.
How do you know what I want?
I don't, but I know you have no other options. Well, shall we?
Yeah, it seems like Ardyn didn't even want revenge until
Come
this
see the fruits of my magitech research. This way.
Yeah, until this asshole got in his head.
The ancient civilization of Solheim, forefathers of our magic technology, once flourished on this land. Had they not incurred the wrath of the gods, they may have remained prosperous to this day.
And you wish to restore them to greatness?
To surpass them, which is why I need you to lend me your strength. But I'm certain magic technology and demons are the keys to unlocking the door to a new future. Lucians? But how?
Kunmi Squad, Adagium sighted.
Requesting backup from Nimbus Squad.
Shutting down communications until all clear.
So, you've come to kill me, have you?
Or die trying.
Just as you assume me,
Oh shit, what am I doing? Go back. Enemies to fill the phantasm bar and conjure respective arms. Okay. Get up. Get this heifer. and tranquil. So, is this like his armature attack? Oh no.
So this is it.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh shit, I'm in stasis. What am I doing? I thought I did. Okay. Am I going crazy or what? Defeat the Royal Guards. Where? I mean, you gave me a time, but okay. I am so confused. Should I go through here? No. Like, I've defeated everybody. What's... Okay, like, am I going crazy or something? It says defeat the Royal Guards. There are no more Royal Guards, so... What do I need to do? This music is awesome, by the way. Okay, so I am going to cut away until I figure out what is happening. Once I figure out what's happening, I will be right back.